What's up, everybody? Bernardo here, and today we'll be recording a video on how I would increase on 3x in e-commerce's revenue and profit. Well, first of all, this video is about a sales funnel for an e-commerce, right? But it can be on e-commerce, but it applies to any other business in general. I'm making this strategy for e-commerces because it's easier to make the structure, but it works on any other type of business. It can be applied to services in a different manner, but it can be applied to services like low ticket services and high ticket services. Doesn't matter. Services overall. It can still be adapted and applied to a SaaS, right? Software as a service, and e-commerce. But it works in whatever endeavor you want to apply it. So let's go. First of all, top of funnel. Top of funnel is where you will get the leads, right? You get the first people to consume your content and bring them into your database. And how we will start? We'll start on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Objective. The objective here is to bring people to your e-commerce slash website slash landing page and get a way of contacting them, right? Because people here, they are cold leads. People coming here, they are cold leads. They either don't know your company or they don't know the solution, that either the solution doesn't exist or that you offer that solution. So assume that they don't know you or that they have the problem, but they don't know specifically your company. And that's when you will educate those guys with. That's how you will educate those guys into becoming your customers. On Instagram, you will be showing your day-to-day operations, post educational content about the niche slash products, sell your products, interact with customers on stories. Well, let me make a deep dive on this. Here are some ideas of what you should position yourself. But if you're having an Instagram, I would deeply recommend you to create educational content overall to increase people's knowledge about your company and about what you're selling. So let's give an example here. We are a company that sells chessboards. Instead of just posting infinite amount of pictures of different chessboards that we offer and say, buy our chessboards, what you're gonna do is you will show the day-to-day operations, right? The behind the scenes, as I like to call it. The behind the scenes of producing the chessboards if you have a factory or whatever. But like you show the behind the scenes of the business overall, like you creating a marketing campaign, you talking to customers, you organizing your store if it's a physical store. And you how it's basically how you're doing your day-to-day operations, that the work that like your business is functioning. Basically it. And like you're showing you're showing the work, right? What you're doing to make the business run. The other thing, post educational content about the niche slash products. Educational content, some examples of it, and you will get the idea. About the chessboard, how a chessboard is made, and then like if you have a factory of chessboards, you show the factory, right, step by step. You show how you get the wood and then transform it into this design right here, and then you plot stuff and then you put in the metal. You will show how the product is made, right? You also teach about the niche. In this example, you'll be teaching chess, right? You'll be like in some examples here of content. Um, the basic of chess, like chess 101, and that kind of stuff. Some different openings that you can make on chess. Um, some famous people from chess. The history behind Bobby Fischer, behind Kasparov, behind Magnus Carlsen, behind like famous chess players. Um, when chess was made, like who was the inventor of chess? What else? Some openings, some mid-game development, some end-game development, the main the main tournaments of chess, how much a chess player makes. The that's the specifically is a good topic, right? So what I'm trying to say is you're going to post educational content about your niche specifically. I'm talking about chess because it was the first thing that was close to me here, but apply it to your business, apply it to your products, apply it to your services, apply it to your SaaS, whatever. You got it. You got it, and just apply to it. Sell your products because we are NGOs, right? And later down the line, I will explain a strategy of how to keep it balanced between selling and giving value, right? Because if you're only giving value, not giving value in the sense, but like if you're always only teaching, only teaching, only teaching, and not selling anything, you've got no revenue. And we are NGOs here. We are here to make money also, right? So you gotta make a balance between selling and creating content. And another thing, if you just keep selling your products, like posting, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, people will be, you will just look like a normal business that just posts pictures of their product and basically say, buy it. You don't want that. You want people that don't know your brand come into your socials, learn about the product, learn about the niche, and they will buy specifically from you because there's the shit. I forgot the word right now. The retribution, basically. The retribution. Because they will feel grateful. Like, that's like subconscious, right? They will feel grateful for you due to all of the knowledge that you've given them, right? And they will buy specifically from you. Continuing. Here specifically on Instagram, it's good to post at least 2 stories a day minimum, just so you're remembered. But you can post as many as you want. Like, but if you post like 50 stories, come on, no one will watch like 50 stories. It's very rare, even more from a company specifically, because it doesn't matter that you have the best content overall. If you post like 50 stories, some people might watch it, but a lot of people will skip it because it's a company and people have this thing on their minds that if it's a company, they are all hard selling. Like, it isn't worth the effort. So like, post at least 2, but keep it from 2 to 5. If you're having some different interactions, like answering people's questions, right, on the question box, it can be more, but try to keep it like from 2 to 20, maximum 25-ish, and keep it 2 posts a day maximum. And if you're going to make a post, focus on either reels or carousels, right? By the way, the chief of Instagram, he said recently that carousels perform better than a single image post, and that they're pushing towards the users carousels. So if you're going to post a single image, put at least 2 or 3 next to and together, right? It's so you get a better engagement. And if you want to put a music on it, it doesn't need to be like a specific music, a trendy music, blah blah blah. Because on the future, what Instagram will do is they will put the carousels, like carousels that have image, not that have image, carousels that also have music. They will go to the Reels feed, just like TikTok. Because on TikTok, you're swiping, and out of the blue appears a carousel with the music, right? And then you go to another Reels. Instagram will do the same thing. So keep an eye on this and post carousels with music and those Reels to get better engagement. And also some other ideas for you to record on your Reels specifically. Show snippets of behind the scenes, right? I just gave you the chessboard example, the behind the scenes of the factory, of the marketing, of fulfillment, like you sending the product to customers, anything that's behind the scenes. People tend to like this because to you, it's something that is already like everybody in your mind, you're like, everybody knows about this, but there are people who are, a lot of people, by the way, who are at least interested on how it works behind the scenes, right? And also the behind the scenes creates a better connection between you and the customers. So just do it and right here on the comments below what do you think about it later in the future with the positive results that you're gonna have. And also, and that's even more real on the reels, right? Focus on micro content and leave the highly informative stuff to YouTube. We have infinite time there. Usually on reels, you want to keep a maximum length of 90 seconds. The chief of Instagram also said that that's what's best for the algorithm. So try to keep it maximum 90 seconds, right? And now on TikTok, almost the same thing as we explained here, right? But educational content, day in the life, behind the scenes, and differently than on Instagram. On TikTok, you can post as much as you want. You can post like 20 videos if you want to, right? If you have the team to do it, you can post 20 videos, doesn't matter. Like keep posting constantly. And you can reutilize Insta's content. Make sure to remove the watermark, if any. When you edit videos, and that happens also on CapCut, but it happens on many other editor software, sometimes they leave the watermark, and that prejudices, like, that harms also your engagement on TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube too. So try to remove this watermark if it has the watermark, right? So you can get the full engagement. Another thing on TikTok is that people tend to like higher edited videos, right? So make sure that when you record short forms, try to at least put a music, some kind of editing, like small stuff at least, and put captions on the videos. There are many softwares, editing softwares that offers auto captions, right? And try to keep the captions like short, like 2-3 words maximum per time that it appears on the screen. I don't have an example of a video now, but you got it, right? Three words sentences on the captions to hook people's attention in, and you get a higher engagement on it. So post as many videos as you want on TikTok. It's free for all, but try to keep them at least edited, right? At least edited and with short captions. When you do this editing, you can do this editing once and post it on Shorts, YouTube Shorts, on YouTube, and on Instagram. So you can reutilize those videos. It's better for you, right? Highlighted videos in YouTube. YouTube is the best platform. That's why you're watching me here on YouTube. And YouTube is the best platform for you to harness a community and an audience, right? For you to create engaged audience in an audience that will buy from you, right? So as I said previously, you on YouTube you make more elaborated and scripted educational content about the niche slash brands. Show the production if it's organized enough to be shown, right? Because there are some factories that like that you look at it there, and there is like a lot of Chinese people working there in the middle of the hustle. Everything's a mess. So if your factory is like that, try to at least organize it before recording it, right? Try to at least make it presentable. So create educational content about the niche slash brand. This educational content about the brand is specifically like the story of the brand, how you're doing things, how you've done it, what's the future for your brand, right? And show the production if it's organized enough to be shown, how to create a new product slash how you do it, etc. Here's about the behind the scenes, right? And on YouTube, you want to keep even more because you're trying to manage all those different platforms. Try to keep at least 1 to 2 videos a week. But there's a caveat in YouTube. In YouTube, specifically, the lack of consistency will break you. Will break you. So if you have to focus on one social media to be as constant as possible is YouTube. If you're posting one video a week, keep posting one video a week. If you had a really good week and you recorded 4 videos, post 2 videos a week, but not more than that. Because if you post like 3-4 videos a week, you'll have to keep this thing up. Otherwise, the algorithm will start giving inconsistent views. So if you want to grow consistently and bring consistent leads to your business, keep it consistent, your upload schedule. All right. So post 1 to 2 times a week. I don't know, like a Monday and a Thursday, a Tuesday and a Friday, a Wednesday and a Saturday. Keep it constant. Or once a week. On Wednesday, I only post videos on Wednesday. They only post videos on Wednesday. And don't miss Wednesday. You can, if you lost the deadline, of course you can post it on Thursday. But it's better for you to keep it consistent, right? Consistent. And the last thing here, if it's a higher ticket product, you must follow specifically this order, which is written here. You want to create content first on YouTube, because usually people don't tend to buy higher ticket products without like on a 30-second reel as much as people buy from a 10-minute video, a 15-minute video. So follow this order. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow this order right here. And after all this top of funnel, you bring them all to your e-commerce, to your website, and to your landing page. And have somewhere to collect their emails. Oops. Wait. No, whatever. Fuck it. And now going to the mid funnels. Emails and Telegram channel. Your objective here is lead nurturing, right? Once you got them here, your objective here is to get a way of contacting them. It can either be via email or phone number, or both. There's no problem there. And your objective here is to lead nurture them, is to transform them from complete strangers to your brand to noticeable and to be loved, right? Here is where people will love your brand, because you will combine the content from these social medias to a more in-depth relation here on email and Telegram channel, right? So let's go. On emails, You want to send 2 to 3 emails a week, bringing educational content and bringing value overall. A thing that I see most brands do, they basically, what they do basically, they get they get people's emails and then they just start sending discount codes every day. Not every day, but consistently. They're like, discount code, 10% off, blah, blah, whatever, whatever. But when you do that all the time, one, the client will either fatigue from you, they will think about it. Why did why have I registered my email to this? I'm receiving 20 emails a week about a discount code that I don't want to do it, that I don't want to use it anymore. I can't stand this brand. They're just sending me spam. And that's not what you want to have, right? That's not the feeling that you want to make your customers feel. So send 2 to 3 emails a week, preferably 3 emails a week, bringing value, educational content. You can also use it as a way of bringing, as a way of sending people to other medias, even more on YouTube, right? There are many channels that they get these emails and send an email to their audience, right? They saying like, new video out, go watch this video. I made this video about this topic, blah blah blah, and they send it to their database. You can do that also, but mainly what you want to do is a separate thing to bring educational content and value. So when you when you start the sale, you go on a hard sale. And here's the strategy. Jab, 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 right hook, the basic thing from Gary Vee, right? It is extremely important, as I'm talking to you, right, that you don't sell them all the time on email. Give value to them so they truly trust your company. And when it's time, you send an offer at the end of an email, right? After you've given value. And here is a strategy that I created that you guys can apply, which is considering 3 emails a week, with one of them doing a soft CTA, doing a soft sell, right? And every 2 weeks, you should do a hard sell. You should do a hard sell, pushing them to a discount code /event /special date. By the way, Black Friday is coming soon, so Black Friday is a special day, but doing them a hard sell, pushing them to discount code, event, if you're launching a new product, new service, whatever, new feature, special date, Black Friday, all of those things, Christmas, whatever, Thanksgiving, / what other reason for them to go to the website at this moment and buy from you, right? So here is an example to illustrate what I just said, right? 3 emails a week. One of them is a soft sell, and 3 emails a week times 4, 3 emails a week times 4 weeks on a month equals to 12 emails a month, right? So week 1, 2 emails giving value and 1 soft sell. When I say soft sell, is like you just give a small discount code to them, whatever, and something just to invite them to the website and buy from you. Because if this soft sell is just to give a reason for a warmer leads to just go to your website and buy straight away. And so week 1, 2 emails giving value, 1 giving a soft sell. Week 2 value and 1 hard sell. And when I say hard sell, it's hard selling. It's a full email, just trying to sell new products, giving discount codes, creating excuses for them to buy. That's when you use all of your persuasion, copywriting, tactics, everything. You go hard sell. When I say hard sell, it's a fucking hard sell. Like, go all the way. Sell them all the way. Discount codes, persuasion, copy, everything. Use it all, right? Because from week 1 to the end of week 2, The cold leads, they've become warmer. And when you give a hard sell, you're basically pushing them to the website, right? And if they want to buy, they will buy at this moment. So after the hard sell, week 3, you do the same thing as week 1, right? So value 1 soft sell, and week 4, the same thing on week 2. And that's the end of the month, just to illustrate. And the cycle repeats itself. So this is month 1, you do this, you do this, the cycle, week 2, same thing, and it goes on to eternity. A second part, which is Telegram. You use Telegram to phone numbers, right? But you can also use any software that you know or you already use in your business to send them one-to-one SMSs. The Telegram here is just to create a kind of a community, right? You will create a broadcast channel, which is a place where you can mass send to everyone in the broadcast a type of information, a message, an audio, video. Audio works really well on Telegram and video too. So why Telegram, first of all, right? You've got their number on a database. Differently from other mechanisms and other platforms. On Telegram, you're the owner of the database. Every single number there, you can get that and export to another place. So that's a really, really good thing, right? And you can export somewhere else, and you can use an SMS sending SaaS too, which is the thing that I said to you previously, which is sending people one-on-one messages, either on SMS or on Telegram. Doesn't matter. And why Telegram? Because they are more engaged than an Insta/TikTok follower. On Telegram, you can send audio, which, first of all, on Telegram, they are there because they wanted to, right? They subscribed to your broadcast, so they're more interested than the average Joe that's following you only on Instagram and occasionally sees one of your videos. And they are there because they want to. That's basically it. And on Telegram, a good strategy is to create exclusive content. It doesn't need to be every day, but every 2 days, every 3 days, it's better for you to post exclusive content, not a discount code content, right? More behind the scenes, post consulting about new products/versions. That's a really good thing here that you can apply, right? Because on Telegram, they're more engaged than the average Joe. They're more compromised to your brand as the average Joe on all of the other social medias, right? So there, you can create polls and ask people to vote. So, and that's a really good thing. So you don't invest money on the wrong stuff, right? So I'll give you an example, the chessboard example. I sell chessboards and I've got a broadcast on Telegram about chess and chessboards. And I go there and I post 2 pictures. One chessboard this color and another one full white chessboard, right? And I create a poll. Which one do you prefer? Which one would you buy? This one, or this one? And this is key because you have feedback. You have instant feedback to any questions that you might have. So instead of putting either money on two different products that you might not even know if both of them will sell, you can do those polls and ask people which one they prefer, and you can create a strategy focusing on the product that got the most votes. Or sometimes you're thinking about, well, a full white whiteboard, a full white chessboard would be amazing. Everybody will buy it. And when you do the poll, you see that no one will buy from it. No one will buy this product. So instead of spending a lot of this money that would be spent on white chessboards, you will revert this money to another chessboard, to other things, right? So you're basically saving up money and doing a more assertive marketing strategy. And you can also warn about discount codes and thoughts about the future of the brand and audios. Audios are a really good thing on Telegram, but if I were you guys and created this broadcast channel, I would eventually just like get my phone and record a video like talking directly to the camera. Like you want to simulate as you're talking to the person face to face because they already gave you their number. Like it's just like dating. You already got the girl's number. You're more intimate in this relationship, right? So you can pull your camera and start talking about it, right? You can talk about anything else, other topics, and thoughts about the future of the brand. That's an idea that I had, and I think that is really good to do it because, as I said, you're more intimate on Telegram, so you can talk about stuff. You can ask about them, about their opinions, whatever. And to finish the lead nurturing is the website. The website. What do you wanna do on the website? And assuming that you're running ads there, you've installed Facebook Pixels, the Meta Pixel, right? You've installed the TikTok Pixel and the Google one. Your main objective on on the section of lead nurturing is to bring them to your website, because if you bring them to your website, they will get instantly tagged by the pixels. And by doing that, you can target them online. You can retarget them. You can send ads specifically to them. There's many things you can do. You can track them down. You can hunt them down and keep putting ads on their faces until they buy something from you. And when they buy something from you, then you can do retargeting, you can do remarketing, and then they have to buy again from you. Like it's hidden. It's like direct, direct, strictly direct. And and because they're already on your website, you can already sell them. We're not an NGO here. You can sell them, and you can write a copy focused on selling them, right? Because your website, you should already be focusing on selling. So you just bring them there to get tagged, and if they want to buy, they just buy it straight away. Also, you bring them from social medias and sell to them. What I meant about this, when I said about it, when I wrote this down, it was about putting CTAs at the end of your videos on social media to bring them to the website. So as an example, on YouTube, uh, here, by the way, down here below on the description of the video, I left a link for you guys to book a call with me, and specifically so we can make a tailor-made strategy for your business to bring more sales and more leads. That's an example of of putting the link to bring to bring people, right? But also this works on stories, right? On Instagram stories, that you can put the link to bring them to your website. So you do a story sequence, put the link, and they come in, right? And if they don't buy, you at least got a point of contact, which is if they registered to your email or they gave you their phone number. So they can get into this lead nurturing funnel. And but at least if you bring them into your website, they got tagged, so they can escape now. If you've got enough money, they can escape. And if they gave you their email and their phone number, now is hit it, like they're down. Because if a company is at least working with me, if they got tagged and they gave me an email, they're done. They're buying from. They're like they're buying from my clients. There's absolute no way that they aren't buying from my clients, because I'll hunt them down, brother. I'll hunt them down. I'll hunt them on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Google search, on LinkedIn, on TikTok. I'll send emails to them. I'll send them SMS messages, everything. They will buy from my clients, basically. And after the mid funnel, the inner funnel, collect the money. At this point, they're ready to buy from you. They're they're like they're looking at you, just waiting for an opportunity to buy from you. They're basically they're basically a girl that's looking for you, just like, please talk to me. That's basically it. If you did it right, which following this strategy that I taught you, at this point they're just like, please let me buy something for you. You gave me so much value. I need to retribute you in some form. So if they haven't bought anything yet, now is the time. Now is the time. The objective: collect them. Objective: collect their money and do retargeting. So the content. When doing content for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Telegram, and emails, whatever social media that you are posting, you will occasionally, I will recommend you like once or twice a week. Like on Instagram, I recommend you once or twice a week to do a hard sell, the same way that I explained to you on the email, right? Ex- well, putting links for them to go to your website. Basically putting links to them go to your website. Putting CTAs like go to my website, link in bio, all that stuff. You do that once or twice a week, really hard, to bring a traffic of people, of new people to your website, and people who already have purchased from you back to your website so they buy it again, right? So content, occasional hard sell CTA, sending them to the website. You will do a hard sell on all social medias simultaneously. That's important. At least once every 2 weeks, or once a week if you find fit. Actually, it depends of the company, but actually, I would recommend you doing a hard sell once every week. But depending on your product, you do once every 2 weeks or twice every 2 weeks. Why I'm saying that? So many caveats, because each niche is different. Each type of customer is different. As an example, if you are a jewelry brand, like a high-end luxury brand, they're like selling $40,000 jewelry rings, you aren't going to do a hard sell every day, like full copy persuasion, all that stuff. You aren't doing that every day or twice a week, because it's a very expensive product. So depending on your niche and on your business, on with like depending on the pricing also, you will have to do more or less hard sells, right? But on average, once a week. On average, once a week. So content, you occasionally do the hard sells once a week to bring them into your website and sell them. Sell them, book appointments, test your SaaS, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Also, ads. Once they touched your social media, once they liked one of your posts, once they DM'd you, commented something, shared something, we can target ads on them. And that happens even more if they enter at your website, because they get tagged by all of the pixels at once. Boom, boom, boom. So at the end of the funnel, ads. You make ads based on the best performing creators, based on the best performing organic content. You will make creatives. You will twist the best organic posts that you had into a creative that will bring them to your website, right? Because this usually works really well and bring a lot of cheap leads in. Not cheap, like you bring qualified leads for cheaper. You qualify leads cheaper, right? So ads, you do creative based on the best performing organic content, and you add the hard sell component of it. So you do the hard sell targeting who interacted with your socials / visited your website / abandoned cart. Abandoned cart is when they click into buy, they click into purchase, they click into book something, but they don't finish the process, right? So abandoned cart or purchase. Purchase is when they buy, right? When they finish the transaction. So on average, a good strategy is to focus 70% of ads on hard sell creatives and retargeting, which is you're putting 70% of the ad budget into hard selling, bringing them into your website and buying. And the other 30% of ads is to bring more people to your socials, bring them to your email database, and to your phone number register, right? Which on this example is Telegram. So 70% of people is to buy, to bring them in, sales, and 30% of ads is to bring more people in, people that don't know you, to your funnel, to the top of your funnel, or even in the middle of your funnel. It depends. That's why I say every business is different. Every niche is a different niche. Every business is different because they have different pricings. They have different ideal customer profiles. So every business is different. And if you want specifically tailored for your business, book a call below. You've been watching I don't know how many minutes we are here. We are for almost 40 minutes of a funnel deep dive. You've seen that I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying. So if you've got a business, right? If you've got a business that's already making money, book a call below. Let's make a strategy for your business to bring more sales, bring more leads in, and to apply all of this, because I really want to do this thing to as many niches as possible, only so I can understand what are the caveats from each niche, right? It's for a very selfish reason, because I want to test it. How far do I know, and to learn more, right? And also, while doing that, making you a fucking ton of money, making you a lot of money, because there are not many brands that do specifically the strategy, right? So come on, man. Almost 40 minutes, almost no, plus 40 minutes plus. Book a call below. Don't be shy. Book a call below. I don't bite. Let's talk specifically to your business. Only if you're already making money, right? Come on. We're not in a jail here. Only if you're making money, book the call below. So at the end of the funnel, to collect the money, you create content that makes hard sales. You adapt the organic content into creatives that have a CTA to bring them into your website, and they buy from you. And remarketing. That's when they already bought from you. When they already bought from you, they're already tagged from every single pixel imagined, and they are the high value target. They are the priority that you must have. Because if they already pulled their wallets out, they got their credit card, gave their credit card information to you, and bought your product, they are the hottest leads possible. They already bought from you. They already made the whole journey. The easiest money that you have is retargeting them, right? So when doing remarketing, you send them hard sell emails because they already bought from you. They already bought from you. They already know what's the deal. They already know how good your products are. They already know how good your services are, right? So send them hard sell emails. You can also send both of them. Like you can send the value emails from up here and create a separate sequence, a separate email sequence, a separate email database just for people who bought from you. So you can send, like, you put the leads who bought from you on both of the databases, so they receive the hard sell emails from retargeting and also the value emails from the database, right? Also, you retarget them by doing the hard sell emails, by hunting them down, like hunting them down with ads, which is a strategy that I've written here above, right? Which I've written here and talked to you below above. Telegram. The Telegram will bring them back because they're already there. They're part of a community and you're creating exclusive content there. So the Telegram channel and all of the socials, wait a second. The Telegram and the socials will remind them that you exist, remind you that you have a really good product, and they will remind you that you've got a product that will solve their needs. So they'll remind you, and that's why it's important to occasionally do hard sells, because people who already bought from you will remember, I can buy again from this brand, right? I like their product. I can buy a different version of this product. Oh, I can buy this product for my mother because it worked for me. It will also work for my mother. Just some examples, right? That's why you need to constantly keep doing those hard sells, right? So remarketing, hard sell emails, do the two database strategy that I explained to you. Retarget ads, like hunt them down, double down on the money on it, because if they already bought from you, those are the hottest leads you can ever imagine. And socials will create a reason to bring them back and to become loyal fans of your brand. So also, continuing, right? Best practices. If you're starting now, start doing only one, because if you do like 3-4 different social medias, you'll start to get lost on the process. There will be so much thing to do and you will get lost in the middle of it. So as a rule of thumb here, low ticket, TikTok. If you have a low ticket product, I would say from $1, right? From $1 to 100, I would say $150 ish, 120. Post content on TikTok. Make as much videos on TikTok as you can. And the ones that you validate, the ones that have great engagement, you run ads on it, and you reutilize the posts from TikTok on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts, right? That's the strategy for a low ticket. And for high ticket, YouTube. That's basically what I'm doing, right? So high ticket on YouTube. Focus on educational content and behind the scenes. If you can, reutilize the video into shorts that can be posted on Insta and TikTok. Make a CTA to your website on every video, which, by the way, you can book a call below. Never miss. So, for the best practice here, the whole system is crucial to make an end-to-end sale, right? You convert a complete stranger into a buyer who's a fan of the brand and will buy from you until the end of times. So you will convert a complete stranger, right? People who have seen one of your reels randomly or got by chance to watch your YouTube videos or whatever other social media that you're that you're using, or even through the ads, right? So you convert a complete stranger into a hot lead, into a buyer who's a fan of the brand and will buy from you until the end of times, right? That's the objective here, to increase LTV as much as possible and to increase AOV as much as possible. And this is a never-ending cycle, right? As long as you have a brand, you have to do it. If there's a new social media that's popping off, you'll have to go into there. You'll have to go in there. And it's really good to join tendencies earlier, because you can be one of the ones who grow the most, right? Imagine if you joined TikTok at the start of the hype, right? Before 2020, you would be a god on TikTok, right? You would be selling millions. So this is a never-ending cycle, and you gotta have a team who know how to make it smooth through it. Because as I said to you previously here, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're starting now, right, you'll be completely lost. You get lost completely managing all of those different posts on different social medias, and you have to write the emails to bring value to them, the hard sell emails so they go and buy from you. You had to write content to Telegram channel. You have to record videos on Telegram, right? You will get completely lost if you're doing this alone or you're a first timer on this. So if I were you, if you already have a brand that's making money, I will book a call below with me and let's make money together, brother. Because, come on, we're like 15 minutes into this video. You have seen how much value I can give to you, specifically to your brand. Make a stretch, because on this call below that I'm inviting you to book, right? And we're basically making this strategy that is here on the video specifically to your business. Instead of how I would increase 10x on an e-commerce, it would be your company, brother. It would be your company. Well, it could be your company name here, but it isn't. So come on, book a call with me. Wait, your shit, your e-commerce revenue, right? So you've seen here how valuable this is. This works. Of course it works. It's completely logical. That's why it works. And the secret at the end of this is every business is different, as I've said, right? Every niche is different. Every business is different. Every ideal customer profile is different. Every brand positioning is different. And also every pricing is different. If you're selling a $10 product, it's different the way that you will sell, and consequentially the way you will create content for a $10,000 product, right? It's two different worlds, completely different worlds with different strategies. So come on, book a call below and we will make a tailor-made strategy for your business, brother. Come on. That it will be an end-to-end marketing strategy. What is an end-to-end marketing strategy? Is what I taught you before. It's transforming people from complete strangers into qualified leads, into a customer, into a fan of the brand who will buy from you until the end of times, brother. As I wrote here, they will buy from you. You turn them in, you bring them leads, turn into customers, and then they'll buy from you, and then again and again and again and again until they run out of money. And when they run out of money, they'll get a credit card and buy again from you. That's what I want. That's what I want for your business, right? Transform them from complete strangers into a qualified lead, into a customer, into a fan of the brand that will never leave you and will buy from you, regardless of the product that you offer, regardless of whatever. Because as you know, there are some brands like that. It doesn't matter what they sell, people will buy it, right? It's bizarre. Like, I'll give you an example here. Hermes. Hermes is a high-end luxury brand, like purses and stuff, that sometimes just to create a relationship with the brand, you gotta buy product that you don't want just to create relations with the brand. And later down the line, that you can buy the product that you want to, right? Those guys are major fan of the brand. And also, a really bad example is Supreme. Like, why people buy Supreme stuff? Like, it exists, Supreme's bricks. They created literally a brick, right? Red brick. They put on Supreme on it and sold it for $5,000, I think, right? It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Completely bizarre. So if you want, come on, brother. Come on, book a call with me. So if you want to transform people from complete strangers into qualified leads, into customers, into a fan of the brand that will buy from you until the end of times, it will buy a brick if you sell them. Come on, brother. Book a oh, book a call below. I feel busy. Book a call below. Let's talk, and I hope to see you there. Book a call below and have a great one. See ya.